All right, girls, I'll be back. No makeup, no fancy enough, gussy enough to get on the YouTube. Okay, so today, talking about why did you leave LuLaRoe? People are always nosy Nellies. That's fine, I'll let you know. I'll tell you all the nosy details why I left LuLaRoe and what has happened since. So, there's no script to this one. I'm just winging it in between clients because, hey, yo, I'm a licensed professional counselor too. And here's the deal. Confusion is the enemy's greatest asset. He wants to mix you up in the head, get you all sorts of confused, and then he likes to wean you off from the pack. So he likes to isolate and take down. So it was a combination of a little bit of all of those things, you guys. And not that, I mean, God knows my humanity. And I believed like I couldn't meld the two worlds, right? I'm a licensed professional counselor, but I do this LuLaRoe thing. My mental game was all sorts of everywhere. And then I hired a bunch of coaches. The other thing in this process is they, get out of LuLaRoe, do your thing, be your professional counselor, sell some courses, sell some things, get some products going that are, start these funnels and do your counseling thing, and you can make more money that way than over here. And so, I did that, and I did the coaching and the courses, and I built my BeckyAjayi.com website, and it is still there. God also needed to change some thinking in me and let me know that I am my own expert, and I hand my power away a lot of the times, and I put it in other people's hands to dictate my life, which is not what God wants me to do. He also needed to change some of my pride and some of my victim mentality, some of my thinking that, just some of the ways of the world and some of the things that he needed to show me were that we're going to do this my way, and you did it your way, and you were really great, and I am happy for you, and I blessed it, and I also took you out for a reason. And so it was a season of reset and letting me try out the boutique world. You guys, if you are a LuLaRoe retailer, ex-LuLaRoe retailer, and you have done your own boutique thing, I did it, dabbled in it. I never got really like full on. I mean, I went to market, I sourced things, I spent freaking days of my life on the interwebs looking for product, trying to find the good product, recognizing what I had, and God needed me to fumble through that. Nobody could tell me that. He needed me to fumble through that and to recognize truly not just have people tell me that's what I have in LuLaRoe, but truly experience it. So I truly experienced no brand recognition, no consistent marketing materials, no consistent, model for a lot of things. So I got humbled real fast. And I also, some of the barriers that I believed with, like the policies and procedures and some of the contract things that LuLaRoe has in place with their retailers, I was like, I'm going to go get my retail shop. And yeah, guess what? I did. And I got a little space. And then I realized really quick, that's not necessary to be successful. And it also puts my kids in the dressing room on little iPads and not in my home where they can run free in the backyard and we can still, run upstairs and do Legos and have the safety of our home for them to continue to play and explore and do their things without being stuck in some little shop downtown. So, I know that the video is like why I left LuLaRoe, because I got too big for my britches, right? And I thought that there were issues with product availability, with me doing my own brand, with just that. It's really all about perspective, and it's about gratitude, and it's about service, and it's not about money, and life is always changing. And if you're with a company that's striving to do better and be better, you're in a safe place. I mean, if people get too big for their britches and they don't want to grow and change and try new things, I've been in those before. I actually I was an independent consultant for a jewelry company that went bankrupt, and I was their top seller the month before they shut down. And so I've seen both sides of the coin. And in that industry, in that business, it was jewelry, they lost their humility. They were not about the right things. And unfortunately, overnight, it was Christmas of, I think, 2020, what was that, 15? Boom. No more. As of January 1, your business is done. You can't sell our product. And then they blocked us from our back office before the end of the year. But that's another video. That's for another day if you want to hear about that story. Anyway, all that to say, LuLaRoe is better than it's ever been. I came back and I had liquidated all of my inventory. So $0, zero inventory. You know, the amazing thing about LuLaRoe is there is a LuLaRoe retailer community that has worked tirelessly to maintain the culture of community, of camaraderie, of support. And I started selling other people's inventory. We do all these sorts of creative things like virtual takeovers where you go to somebody else's shop and you sell their stuff to your customers, pay that retailer wholesale price, and then sell it to your customers for retail. So that's what I did. Within a couple of those events, was able to have plenty of money to go buy my own inventory at wholesale, rebuild up my boutique, but we are doing it much smarter than the first time around. And we are moving things very consistently. I mean, we have a system and a process so that nothing, my husband calls it inventory creep. So we avoid inventory creep where all of a sudden you're like, oh, I just woke up and I have 1,500 pieces of inventory, but I only started with 50. Actually, you start with 65 for $499. Averages out to $7.67 a piece. I would recommend getting the denim for $7 because it retails at $70. That is a good profit margin there. So that is the other thing about the boutique world is everybody's like, you can make way more money doing it yourself. You can buy it for $5 and sell it for $35. But at LuLaRoe, you have to buy it for $17. You can only sell it for $35. And I'm like, but LuLaRoe does not charge us shipping. LuLaRoe does have pictures and all of the material. I mean, like, I'm not paying for photo shoots. I'm not paying for marketing materials. There's so much that goes on. I'm not doing my own tax reporting. Holy crap, you guys, that is a headache. I did it. It is a headache. LuLaRoe takes care of that for you. The invoicing platform, you're paying for Shopify. You're not paying for the LuLaRoe, they call it Bless system. So I don't like my videos to go on and on and on because I know you got other things to do, but drop your questions below and let me know. Hopefully my video didn't just die because I just got a call from my brother. Okay, I think it's still going. Anyway, email me, LuLaRoe Becky Ajayi. Find me on Instagram at becky.ajayi and go find shopbecky.com on Facebook. That's our VIP group. That's where all the insider info happens. And I would love, love, love to show you LuLaRoe and the business opportunity. Here's the thing. I need people who are grateful. I need people who have goals, who have things that they want to accomplish with the business, and who are ready to be held accountable with some strategy and processes to be successful. So if that's you, reach out. I would love to help you get started in this business.